Ladies and dudes, I'm gonna go ahead and do a brand new type of video that nobody had never done before, and I wonder why these people had never thought about doing a video that featured so many great moments from one of the most greatest game shows of all time called Hollywood Squares. I really love that show very much, and it became part of my nostalgia life from 1999 all the way to 2004. Yeah, that show brought me back memories. Well, some of it, to tell you the truth. I'll tell you about it right now. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobop 1987. This is my review for today. And today I have no review, ladies and dudes. I have thought about this video for some years now. I would love to do a video that featured a couple of my favorite moments here and there that came from one of my favorite TV show games of all time called Hollywood Squares. You know, it's that tic-tac-toe show where everybody needs to pick one of the most famous people in this very big giant square, and they gotta answer a question and try to make up a really funny moment for that, and you'll get to know what's right or wrong and all that stuff. Yeah. That show brought me back memories. Whoops. I got a little strip on my hair. That's better. Oh yeah, they had so many famous stars like Whoopi Goldberg, Gilbert Gottfried, Bruce Vilanch, Penn and Teller, Alf and Charo, Jack Hanna, Little Richard, Don Rickles, Howie Mandel, and some others. After all, I really loved this show very much when I was 12 years old all the way to 16-year-old. It just brought me back memories. I only know a couple of moments here or there that did make me laugh. Yeah, I really missed that show very much, and sadly it did get canceled in 2004. I have no idea why. I did read some type of article or something that Martin Mull got upset about something. I don't know what it is, but well, you get the picture. I wonder why all of you YouTubers out there had never talked about Hollywood Squares. You know, if you'll ever do a video that features some of your favorite moments that feature this underrated comedy show that featured in the game. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about a couple of moments I do enjoy from Hollywood Squares. Just the moments that I remember the best. Well, you get the picture. So, here it goes. I know everybody's most favorite moment in Hollywood Squares history, and I know it's freaking iconic, where every contestant had chose Gilbert Gottfried as the last square for the circle or the X thing. And every time that these people get the wrong answer, Gilbert Gottfried always says, "You fool!" Yeah. I think he was picked like 8 or 9 times, I guess. I mean, Gilbert Gottfried, he's a guy who really, really did steal the show. One of the best highlight moments in Hollywood Squares history. Every contestant just chose Gilbert Gottfried for one important reason. He's just funny, hilarious, and he always do this. They love me, they love me, they really, really, really love me. He really likes his arms wide open in a very funny way. So yeah, So, everybody's most favorite moment of all time that was so darn iconic will always be Gilbert Gottfried's "You Fool." I remember there was another Gilbert Gottfried moment that I also liked is the part where he says Delaware. I think there was a time where he and Penn had an argument with some known reason. I can't remember what it was, but it's back in the year 1999. There was an answer called Delaware. Yeah, I wish I could remember that episode. It's been a long time. I mean, it's hard for me to say. Another moment that I really love in Hollywood Squares is Little Richard was so darn scared of snakes. He just can't stand the part where Jack Hanna brought a snake over to his square. But just for a few seconds or so. And there was a time where he got the answer wrong. Something about an unknown song that doesn't exist from the 50s or something. Yeah, I love that moment. That was really darn hilarious. And there was another moment I love in Hollywood Squares, and it was back in the 2000 days. Remember this dude named Bobcat? I never done any research about that dude. You know, he's a hillbilly or something, or he's like an Australian dude. There was a moment where he puts his whole entire legs in the table, and those two legs were afraid that he's gonna fall and hurt himself. Yeah. Does anybody remember that moment where he was in the top center square and he's putting his legs in the table and he said, "Oh, I love this square. Yeah." Yeah, that was pretty darn funny. Also back from 2004, and that was the final week of Hollywood Squares. There was a part where Penn was really mad at that lady who got the answer wrong. Something about in the Bible thing. And Penn said something about Daniel. Yeah, Daniel is a part of the Holy Bible. And yeah, he got mad about it because that lady disagreed, and he just said, "Smile, laugh, applaud, smile, laugh, applaud." Yeah, that was really darn hilarious. I feel bad for Penn. He just got mad at that lady for some unknown reason. And yeah, I did remember the time there was a Survivor week back in the 2000 area. And I remember at one of the main openings that they were trying to pretend they're doing their own survival story in Hollywood Square style. And everybody picked Gilbert Gottfried for some unknown reason. Maybe he became the worst player or something. And Gilbert Gottfried had said something that he doesn't want to go. He wants to stay. And he had a weird, serious look on his face. I can't remember what he said, but it was just the hilarious thing I ever seen. He got mad for some unknown reason. They just want him to leave, but he wants to stay. And yeah, there was another part where everybody wanted to seek out revenge on Tom Bergeron, and he needs to be the one to go. Yeah, that was hilarious. And I also know there was like a behind the scenes or something like that, you know, during the credit moment. I think Whoopi Goldberg is not a big fan of that Richard guy. I think he did get naked in his own square. Yeah, I think Whoopi Goldberg was kind of uncomfortable with it, and she said something, it's time for Richard to find another shirt to wear, or something like that. Yeah, that was pretty darn hilarious, but embarrassing at the same time. I wish I could remember any moments that featured Al, but since Al was one of my favorite famous puppet character of all time, since I love Alf, he did get featured in Hollywood Squares. I can't think of a good moment that featured my favorite alien pal. Hard for me to say. I will say my most favorite Hollywood Square moment of all time, and this is the one I remember the most. And this lady is a great show stealer. And she is so frickin' bad for some unknown reason. And she likes to spank people with her pocketbook. So yeah, my most favorite Hollywood Square person of all time is really Mama. Mama is such a great show stealer. She's just wild, mad, and crazy. And I did not know back then, it was in the year of 2003, I did not know that the lady was named Vicki Lawrence, and she played a character named Mama. And she had a TV show called The Mama's Family, where she had so many chaos problems with her family here and there, and also she was a part of the Carol Burnett show. Yep. Does anybody notice that? Yep, my most favorite moment in the whole entire show is when Mama spanked every single famous person in a middle part of the square. It doesn't matter if it's top or bottom. She's just mad. I remember the one guy that she beat up the most is a dude named Big Show. He's one of these famous people I really don't know much. I only know just two things about him. Just sadly two. One, he did a commercial back in the year 2003 where he's acting so silly and being such a big kid at heart. And also he loves NASCAR. And that was it. I feel bad for Big Show getting beat up by Mama in her pocketbook. Yeah, she spanked him big time. I wonder if that poor guy had a whole lot of bruising in his back. And, you know, he always gets punished by Mama for some unknown reason. And yes, ladies and dudes, it is true she did spank some other people. I know another big giant beat up that she did is Jerry Springer. Does anybody remember that funny moment where she decided to spank him for some unknown reason? She just got superly mad for whatever reason it'll be. Yeah, I love those good old days. Yeah, I miss Hollywood Square so darn much, and I wish they should find a way to bring that show back. After all, they gave us so many great moments that made us laugh, and it's just, I really do miss that show. It's a great show. And it sucks they canceled it during the 2000 era. So anyway, ladies and dudes, that's my whole entire great moments of Hollywood Squares back from the 90s and the early 2000s. And tell me, ladies and dudes, what is your favorite Hollywood Square moment of all time? If you can remember that show very, very well. And who is your favorite famous person who is a part of Hollywood Squares? Well, whichever it is, leave a comment there and let me know. And I'll be back for more videos to come. I will do my next movie review of Forrest Gump. That's for sure. So, I'll see you all later, and sayonara!